welcome. We are starting this video off in my car today. I feel like I haven't started a video this way in a while because I have errands to run. I have to go to the post office. For this month, I am being very diligent about ending old listings on eBay, and then when I go to sell similar on eBay, I'm also pulling that information and cross-posting them to Poshmark and Facebook Marketplace. And this bad boy is actually going out from a Facebook Marketplace sale. So I'm so glad that it's already starting to work. I've only been doing it since the beginning of April, but I'm really happy about that. And because I have to go in that direction, and because I got an email from the UPS store saying that I have packages that I need to pick up, and I haven't ordered anything, so I don't know. I think maybe they might be from some of y'all. Not sure, we'll find out when I get there. And I figured, you know what? I haven't been to New2You, which is my favorite hole in the wall in Williamsburg, in a while. So maybe we'll do a little thrifting too. And then I'll go to the grocery store on the way back, but that's boring. So let's go ahead and get started on my day. Hi, so I just picked up my packages at the UPS store, and it seems as though I was right. I have been sent some gifts. This is from Melissa. This is for my book channel though. It feels like a book, so I'm pretty sure this is for my book channel, so I'll have to open it there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I do talk about buying and selling and also reading vintage books on another channel, which I will link up above if you're interested, and it's also in the description. And then I honestly have no idea what's in here, so I am going, it feels also like books, but I don't know for a fact, so I'm gonna kind of peek, and if it's not books, then I will show you. If it is books, then you have to go over to my other channel for that, because I'm going to do a book haul next week. So hold on, let me peek. Okay, so it's not books. It's a big old bundle of Rolo labels that my mommy sent me. So Mom, I know you watch these videos. Thank you very much. I'll thank you again when we have lunch this week, but she's very supportive, and she likes that I'm much happier now, and I do too, now that I've quit my job. So thank you very much for giving me some labels. I am pretty close to running out of them, so I was gonna have to order these myself. So thanks, Mommy. I think what I'm gonna do is, I didn't remember it was Tuesday. So what I'm gonna do is actually head to the CHKD first before I head to New2You, because it's 25% off day on Tuesdays. Okay, there's the thrift store, but I don't see the 25% off sign, so I'm a little concerned that maybe that is not a thing anymore. So I started in the purses, and I saw this, but they wanted $13 for it, and it didn't have a brand on it. It's really cool though. And next to it, another thing for $13, but then I see the Creed. And I'm like, is it really? It's Coach. Vintage Coach. For $13 with 25% off. Yeah, I think I can swing that. So then I went over to the men's section. This is the short section. We are getting into short season, so if you haven't started sourcing shorts, I would highly recommend you doing that. Now, a bunch of new tag stuff, but it was not really great brands, and they wanted like $8 to $9 for it, so those were a pass. Even at 25% off, it's just, they're gonna sit for a little bit too long. So I'm going through here, and I don't really see much of anything that is reasonably priced. There's a J. Crew factory piece. Keep going. I don't even know what that brand is. And some red pants. These feel interesting. What are they? They're Huck. They are Huck for $5. Yes, I will grab those. And then of course mugs, because it's me, and you know I love mugs. And I spot this little tiny mug, and it's a Pyrex piece. Oh, you're definitely going with me. I had looked through all the rest of the mugs hoping to find another one, but I didn't, but I did find these. These are a pair, well actually it's 3 Federal Glass Tom Collins glasses, and they're gorgeous, and they're going home with me. Okay, so I filled my bag back up here, except now it's with stuff to list instead of stuff to ship. And the young man at the counter, I feel so old saying that. So the guy at the counter actually only charged me like $17.58 for everything. And this is a vintage Coach purse. I don't really sell designer too often, and it is gonna need some very much love, but I saw these were selling for like $60 to $80, so That's amazing. I am now going to see if New2You is still open, and then if it is, we are going to head that way and see if I can find any more awesome stuff for a super cheap price. There it is. Tree's in the way, but it's there and it's open. It'll be open for another hour and a half, so I'm not gonna spend that long in there, I hope. But maybe I'll find some good stuff, and I will. So I sat on the floor and found a bunch of patterns, vintage patterns. Here is a vintage 60s one that I ended up picking up. This one is like gunny sacks from the 80s, but I left that one behind. Here's a pair of Hawaiian men's shorts. These are vintage, they're like Y2K era vintage. And I'm trying to show you the Polo Ralph Lauren tag, but I can't because an old lady has trapped me here for like the next 5 minutes. Okay, I got another bag of stuff and also that. I'm sorry I couldn't really get any footage in there. There was way too many people with zero spatial awareness at all, so I'm done shopping. I will show you guys what I picked up when I get back to my house. So it's a good day, very good day. I'm gonna have a lot of work ahead of me now, but let's go into the haul. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna show you is, because it's a big piece of furniture, is this. This is a potato and onion bin, and it's got some damage to it. I haven't technically decided if I am going to keep this because I've always wanted one of these, or if I'm gonna fix it and sell it. I guess, yeah, that's actually not too bad. I can just unscrew this and just do the top. Oh look, an empty box. Shove that in there. You can see that the previous owner did not clean this out before donating it, but most of them I've seen you put the potatoes on the top and the onions on the bottom. It looks like this person did the opposite because those are onion skins, but yay! These sell on eBay between, depending on if it's got anything fancy on it, like it says potatoes and onions in some kind of folk art or not, go anywhere from $40 to like $100, so, and plus shipping. So no matter what, I spent $20 on this, I will be fine. Okay, and now for the rest of the haul, we're gonna start with what I'm drinking out of right now. I found 3 Federal Glass Tom Collins glasses from the 50s. I found this one Lone Solitary Lemon Cherry pattern one. If you're wondering why it's purple, it's because I have a gin and tonic in here. Gin is my favorite type of alcohol. And if you want to know why the gin is purple, it's because I'm drinking Empress 1908, which is made in Canada, and it is it's imbued with butterfly pea flowers, which are purple. That's why it looks like this. This is like the perfect Tom Collins glass. But I saw those and I was like, oh my goodness. And I remember buying a set of frosted like mid-century glasses that had roses on them for my friend Donna. And I remember bringing them over to her. She uses them. And her husband was like, why did you bring her Mexican candle holders? And I thought that was hilarious. So if you see frosted glasses that look like this, that do not have religious connotation on them at all, they don't have Madonna or Jesus or Sacred Heart or anything like that, they're not Mexican candle holders. They're probably mid-century Tom Collins glasses. But these are by Federal Glass, and I know that because it has the Federal Glass logo on there, which you're not going to be able to see, so I'm just going to like put a picture there so that way you can see what it looks like. I had a hard time seeing it because of the fact that they decided to write the price on there. You can see I've washed these because I'm drinking out of them. But these are my favorites, so I definitely picked these up because I can't remember if there are 4 different designs or there are 6 different designs. But this one is my favorite out of these glasses because the pair looks simultaneously like a pear, a hairy butt, and a ball sack at the same time. Because it's just like, they're like double caked up here. I don't understand why they made the pair that thick, but it just makes me laugh every time I see these. But I did find an actual comp for just a pair of this particular pattern right here. So for $17.58 for everything I got at CHKD. These 2 glasses cover that, which is great. Plus I have something to drink out of and feel very fancy until I can find a second one of these. And now you all know just a little bit more about me. My favorite type of gin actually is the local gin. It's from Hampton, the Vanguard in Hampton. It's Kysel, and it's their vintage gin. It's delicious. But now we're gonna move on to other stuff. So I found 1 Pyrex green banded teacup. Again, I'm just gonna hold on to this until I can find more of it. I found these. Again, also super surprised that no one picked these up. But it's 2 little planters. And they're brand new. They've never been used. Like, look at that. Pristine inside. I did a Google Lens search because there was no, like, name anywhere on these, even after I removed the wooden thing. And apparently, individually, these are selling on Amazon for like $18. So I'm probably just gonna sell them as a set together for maybe like 20, I don't know. I just thought they were super cute, and I can't believe no one else wanted them because they're absolutely adorable. And then I'm going to show you I also, as far as hard goods go, got a set of 6. Tried to put those 2 words together. It's not good. Those set and 6. Come on, brain. It's a Freudian slip if I ever heard one. But I got a set of 6 of these cobalt blue Libby lowball glasses. Whenever I put anything cobalt blue in my store, it goes so fast. So I have a set of 6 of these, and these are gonna go up as soon as I can get them up. Actually, I'm hoping, stuff is not going to be up by the time this video goes up. I am hoping everything will be up by the end of the week. If I haven't listed something by the end of the week, or if you just don't want me to wait, just send me a message on Instagram and we'll work something out. So I knew this was going to be a good trip. When I went over to the purses, I kind of only look at purses if something catches my eye. And there was a bunch of leather handbags, like someone had donated their entire collection. And I saw this one, and this one felt the nicest out of all of them. And I found out that it's Coach. It is Coach. This is a vintage Coach bag. Here's the Creed. And I looked up the number J7D9801 bag. And this is vintage from the 90s. This is an equestrian saddlebag style. And I saw a bunch of black ones up, but there weren't that many brown ones up. And these seem to also be selling for a little bit more. Still has the little hang tag too. On Poshmark than on eBay, but it does need to get cleaned up. It's got some kind of like paint or makeup on there. It's got some scratches, so I'm sure with some leather conditioner and cleaning it'll be fine. The inside is actually unlined and a little dirty, so I have the Anglus cleaner that I used for leather goods. It is absolutely amazing. It is linked in my description down below, but it gets most things out. So I'll use that on this and clean this up, and as I said, this goes on eBay from $40 to $80, and on Poshmark it seems to be in the $60 to $80 range, so happy about that. And then I got a couple of CDs. I actually want to listen to this just because it looks interesting. It says Spoon-Fed Tribe, Enjoy the Ride. And I didn't see any pre-owned. I only saw brand new for $20. This is Risque, some kind of band. I also kind of want to listen to both of these. Can you come back to me? Thank you. I want to listen to both of these before I sell them, but I didn't see a single new or used CD for this. And then this is a new CD, Judith Howder, Pinnacle Illusions. I don't know. I couldn't, normally if I scan something and nothing comes up on eBay, I will then go over to Amazon and scan it, and all 3 of these were scanning for like the $20 to $30 range. So, but I'm gated to do CDs, so I couldn't sell these on Amazon even if I wanted to. But since there's no listing on eBay, decided to pick them up anyway. I then got 2 pairs of shorts, and that's it for the CHKD. I got a vintage pair of Billabong, which I didn't get to show you in the video. It's a pair of vintage Billabong board shorts that smell like a mixture of man perfume and, oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to call it cologne, right? Man perfume and thrift store disinfectant. That needs to be washed. Oof. And then this is my first time finding Huck. So this is a pair of Huck shorts and a large, I think the inseam is a little bit too short for my partner to want to wear these. Because, you know, he did grow up in the 90s with the long shorts. But, yeah. This is my first time finding Huck. I do know my friend Matt. I do believe this is in the manifesto, and I do also think that this was in his fishing brands to be on the lookout for when he did his tier list. So, really excited to find that brand for the first time. And then I went over to New2You. Again, I'm very sorry that I could not get more footage in there. New2You does tend to, well, Williamsburg in general, it's an older clientele, and they don't hear or see too well, so their spatial awareness is not good at all. And like, I kept getting bumped into, or someone just completely walking into me because they weren't looking where they were walking. It's also very tight in there because it's a very small store. Also, why I'm drinking the gin is because like my social anxiety got kind of bad just because I was overcrowded everywhere I went. So the CHKD did have 25% off. They just don't have that big sign on the front anymore, but it was 25% off today, so it was crowded. And then the New2You store, I didn't get there until like 5 o'clock, so people were going out after work and going there, and that was why it was just too crowded for me. But I did find some really great stuff. That potato onion thing that I showed you, I paid $20 for that there, as I showed you earlier. I also found a pair of Prana green. You know I saw some green leggings and I was like, ooh, what are those? And then I felt them and they felt nice. And then I saw this and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting these. But these are small, and unfortunately my butt is well past the size small area. So these are gonna get sold, but I thought that was very, very cool to find a pair of Prana. If you know, I'm throwing it over there to make sure I know that I need to wash them. I also found a pair of vintage, that's what I was trying to show you in the video. I was trying to show you this tag, but I couldn't get to it, again, because like a little old lady was literally like, her butt was touching my butt because she had backed into me, and like, I guess she thought I was a rack and not a person. But I couldn't move anymore because she was standing there. But there's this. It's a pair of Hawaiian style vintage Polo Ralph Lauren shorts. Figured it's perfect for this time of year. I also found a W5 cold shoulder striped shirt. And the reason I picked this up, one, because I personally love W5. Like, I have this and I'm not giving it up because I love it. I found that thrifting. But this is all W5 is all made in the USA. It's very soft. It's great for people who have sensory issues. And this is new with tags. So I feel like this is very kind of 90s with the cold shoulder. So there's that. This is gonna go here because I can't wash that 'cause it's new. What is this? Oh yeah, I found this vintage dress. So this is Breaking Hearts. It's just a shift dress, but it's collared. This is from the 90s. And I just thought that this would be super cute. And it's something that I can wear until it sells as well. So I can definitely model this so that way people can have an idea of what it looks like. But considering my Lisa Todd dress sold so well, and it was kind of similar to that, being just like a shift dress with the black and white theme, that just seems to be very in right now. I also picked up a bunch of vintage patterns for myself. I got a bunch of vintage patterns from the 60s and 70s. They're already cut out, and I'm gonna have to size up the pattern whenever I get around to actually making anything out of these. But this is a wrap and go skirt, and I love wrap skirts. This is like typical housewife dress, right? Mid-century housewife dress. We have some 60s pinafores. Some more 60s housewife dresses. And then like, look at this. I think this is like late 60s, early 70s, like going out on the town dress. Oh, it's so pretty. But all of these are like close to my size, but not quite my size. So I'd only have to size up a little bit for them. But very excited to find these. They were $1 a piece. And then I also got more CDs here. So, Calming the Chaos, Behavior Improvement Strategies for the Child with ADHD. I have ADHD. But I wasn't diagnosed until I was an adult. And I'm sure, considering this was released in 1998, that there has been quite a bit of additional information that has come out in the last 25 years. But, 24 years, whatever. But these are selling pre-owned in like the $20 range. So, and this is new sealed, so cool. This I got for myself. It's the Brian Setzer Orchestra. I love swing music. I don't have this CD. This is the Dirty Boogie. This is just, that's for me. Another new CD. This is Modern English. Everything's Mad. Giving me Monty Python vibes there with the cover. And then this is the Cranberries, To the Faithful Departed. This is also for me. So I paid $50. Oh, hold on. I paid $52.43 for everything here. And again, I got that big giant thing for $20. So I am very, very happy. I feel like I did a really good job thrifting today. I am ecstatic. So all in, I spent $70, a little bit less than $70. So, I mean, if I sell the Tom Collins glasses and the Coach purse, everything else is gravy. And I don't have to sell that tater bin. Or I could just sell the tater bin and everything's gravy. But cheers, friends. I hope you guys had an amazing day doing whatever it is you're doing. I hope the thrifting gods are good to you the next time you go out. And until next time.